I'm Victoria Walsh with the Chatelaine Test Kitchen. It only takes a handful of ingredients to create delicious macaroons and meringues. Today I'm going to show you how. The meringue is a mixture of egg whites and granulated sugar that's beaten until it's stiff. For this recipe, you'll need 8 ounces, 225 grams of semi-sweet chocolate, which should be about 8 squares, 2/3 of a cup of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 4 egg whites at room temperature, 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. First, begin by positioning your oven racks in the top third and center of the oven. Then preheat the oven to 200. Then line 2 baking sheets with parchment paper and coarsely chop the chocolate. Place the chopped chocolate into a small bowl, then microwave them on medium for 3 to 5 minutes, stirring halfway through. Remove the chocolate once it's almost melted and stir until it's smooth. In another small bowl, stir the sugar and the cornstarch until they're combined. Then place the egg whites, cream of tartar, and vanilla into a large bowl, and using an electric mixer on medium-high speed, beat the mixture until soft peaks form when the beaters are lifted. This should take approximately 1 to 4 minutes. Now gradually add the sugar mixture a few tablespoons at a time and continue to beat until stiff peaks form when the beaters are lifted. This will take anywhere from 2 to 6 more minutes. Once your chocolate is cooled, drizzle over the meringue mixture. Using a rubber spatula, gently fold the chocolate mixture into the mix. Fold only 3 or 4 times in broad strokes, and be sure not to overmix or you may get a muddy looking meringue. Then using a large metal spoon or a 1/2 cup measure, scoop and dollop the meringue onto the parchment paper about 1 inch apart, smoothing the tops with the back of the spoon. Repeat with the rest of the meringue mixture. Bake the meringues in the top third and center of the oven, switching the sheets halfway through. Bake them until the tops are firm and the bottoms are dry, which should take about 2 hours. Classic coconut macaroons are tasty and chewy treats that are a cinch to put together. For this recipe, you will need 2 egg whites at room temperature, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 200-gram packages of flaked sweetened coconut, which is about 4 cups. First, preheat your oven to 300 and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Then, using an electric mixer on medium-high speed, beat the egg whites with the salt until the mixture is frothy, which will take about a minute. Next, gradually add the sugar and beat the mixture until stiff peaks form when the beaters are lifted, which will take from 7 to 9 more minutes. Then fold in the vanilla and the coconut. Drop 2 tablespoons of the coconut mixture onto the parchment, leaving about 1 inch between each macaroon, then bake them in the center of the oven until the edges of the macaroons are golden. This takes between 18 and 20 minutes. When the macaroons are done, remove the baking sheet to a cooling rack and cool them completely. As an option, you can dip your macaroons in chocolate. To do this, chop 6 ounces of chocolate, place in a microwave-safe bowl. Microwave on medium, stirring halfway through until it's almost melted. This will take 2 to 3 minutes. Remove and stir until smooth. Partially dunk the cooled macaroons in the chocolate and then place on a parchment-lined baking sheet until the chocolate sets. Both these delicious macaroons and meringues will keep well in an airtight container on your counter for up to 1 week. For more recipes, go to chatelaine.com/recipes.